Hello students, now I am explaining 10th class max chapter number 1 real numbers continuation part after exercise 1.2. So theorem 1.3. So this is the statement is given children. Let x be a rational number whose decimal terminates. Then x can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are co-primes and the prime factorization of q is of the form 2 power n into 5 power m, where n and m are non-negative integers. So what is the meaning of this children? Terminating means remainder 0. Remainder 0 it will come. So if it terminating decimal is given, we already know that every terminating decimal can be expressed as rational number. So how we will see now? We will take one example. 0.875. This can be written as 875 by 1000. So here write numerator as it is. In denominator 1000 means how we can write 10 power 3. So here 875 by 10 can be written as 2 into 5 whole power 3. So 875 by, so here write 2 cube separately. 2 cube into 5 cube. So the denominator is in the form of 2 power n into 5 power n into 5 power m it is came. So it is a terminating decimal. So we can express in how we can express as a rational number. So we will see some more problems. Do this. Write the following terminating decimals in the form of p by q, q not equals to 0 and p comma q are co-primes. So these are the 5 questions is given. So is asking to write the denominators in 2 power n 5 power n format also. So we will see one by one. So here first question is given 15.265. So given number is 15.265. Here to write the denominator in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So consider 15.265. This can be written as 15,265 by 1000. Here write numerator as it is. Denominator 1000 means 10 cube. Again write numerator as it is. 10 can be written as 2 into 5 whole cube. So 2 into 5 means next step I wrote numerator as it is, denominator can be written as 2 cube into 5 cube. So the denominator of 15.265 is 2 cube into 5 cube. Next second one 0.1255. Given number is 0.1255. Is asking to write the denominator in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So consider 0.1255 equal to, so 1255 by point after Roman decimals 4 means 4 zeros. So I wrote numerator as it is. So here how many zeros? 4 means 10 power 4. So next step I wrote numerator as it is. So 10 can be written as 2 into 5 whole power 4. Next I wrote numerator as it is. This can be written as 2 power 4 into 5 power 4. So the denominator of 0.1255 is 2 power 4 into 5 power 4. Is it clear children? Next third one 0.4. Given number is 0.4. Is asking to write the denominator of 0.4 in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So consider 0.4 is equal to, here point after one decimal means 10 you should write, means 4 by 10. So write 4 as it is. By denominator 10 can be written as 2 into 5. So the denominator of 0.4 is 2 into 5. Next 23.34. So given number is 23.34. Is asking to write the denominator of 23.34 in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So consider 23.34 equal to 2334 by 100. Write numerator as it is. Here 100 means 10 square. Again write numerator as it is. This 10 can be written as 2 into 5 whole square. So this can be written as 2334 by 2 square into 5 square. So the denominator of 23.34 is 2 power 2 into 5 power 2. Next fifth one. Children. So this is the question is given. Given number is 1215.8. is asking to write the denominator of 1215.8 in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So here consider 1215.8 is equals to 12,158 by 10. So again I wrote numerator as it is, denominator 10 can be written as 2 into 5. So the denominator of 1215.8 is 2 into 5. Next theorem 1.4, converse of theorem 1.3 means reverse. There is given decimal recurring terminating decimal and is asking to find rational number. Here they will give rational number and they will ask to find terminating decimal. So that is a reverse statement. So what is the statement, children? Let x is equals to p by q be a rational number such that prime factorization of q is of the form 2 power n into 5 power m, where n and m are non-negative integers. Then x has decimal expansion which terminates. So do this. Write the denominator of the following rational number in 2 power n, 5 power n m form where n and m are. So this is 2 power n, 5 power m where n and m are non-negative integers, and then write them in the order, write them in decimal form. So these are the 5 questions is given, children. We will see one by one. So first one, 3 by 4. Given number is 3 by 4. Is asking to write the denominator of 3 by 4 in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. Also to find the decimal expansion of 3 by 4. So consider 3 by 4. I wrote is equal to numerator as it is, I wrote 3. But 4 can be written as 2 into 2. So is equal to 3 by 2 into 2 means 2 power 2. So is equal to 3 I wrote as it is, 2 power 2 into, see here 5 is missing. I told denominator should be in the form of 2 power n into 5 power n format. So here 5 is missing, no, that's why here 5 power 0 right. Why? Because anything power 0 is 1. So the denominator of 3 by 4 is 2 square into 5 power 0. So one part is completed. Next consider 3 by 4. So 3. I wrote here 4, divisor, dividend is 3. So in fourth table 3 is not possible. So take the point 0, 4 7 are 28, 30 minus 28 is 2. Again point is there, 0 keep, 4 5 are 20. So 20 minus 20 is 0. So 3 by 4 is equal to how much we got? 0.75. Next second one, 7 by 25. Given number is 7 by 25. Is asking to write the denominator of 7 by 25 in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. Also to find the decimal expansion of 7 by 25. So consider 7 by 25 is equal to 7 by 25 can be written as 5 into 5. So is equal to 7 by 5 square. So here 2 is missing. That's why in next step what we are going to write, 7 by 5 square into 2 power 0. Why? Because anything power 0 is 1. So the denominator of 7 by 25 is pi square into 2 power 0. Next consider 7 by 25. So 25 7 not possible. Take the point 0, 25 to the 50. 70 minus 50 is 20. So again 25 table 20 not possible. So decimal already we have taken, 0 keep. So 25 is the 200. So 200 minus 200 0. So 7 by 25 is equal to 0.28. Next third one, 51 by 64. So given number is 51 by 64. So he is asking to write the denominator of 51 by 64 in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So also to find the decimal expansion of 51 by 64. So consider 51 by 64 is equal to 51 by. So 64 means how we can write? 230 through the 2 1s are 2 6s are 2 8s are 2 4s are 2 2s are. So how many 2's came? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 2 power 6. So here 5 is missing. What we are going to write here next step? 51 by 2 power 6 into 5 power 0. Why? Because anything power 0 is 1. So the denominator of 51 by 64 is 2 power 6 into 5 power 0. So consider 51 by 64. So here in 64 table 51 is not possible. So we are taking point and keeping 0. So now what we are going to do? 64 7s are So 7 4 the 28, 7 6 the 42 plus 2 is 44. So 448 we are getting. 510 minus 448 is how much? 2. So remainder 0 not come. So keep 0 and again do multiplication. 64 9s are. So 9 4 the 36, 9 6 the 54 plus 3 is 57. So 576. So 620 minus 576 is 44. We not got remainder 0. So go on doing. 440 came. So again 64 6 are 6 4 the 24. 6 6 the 36 plus 2 is 38. 384. So 440 minus 384 is 56. Again not got remainder 0. So again go for 64 table with how much into how much 8. 8 4 the 32. 8 6 the 48 plus 3. 48 plus 3 is 51. 51. So 512. So 512. Again remainder not came 0. We got 48. So again do the process. Again 64 into how much you should do? 7 the 7 4 the 28. 7 6 the 42 plus 2 is 44. 448. So 480 minus 448 is 32. So again not got remainder 0. Again do the process. 64 5 the 5 4 the 20. 5 6 the 30 plus 2 is 32. 320. 320 minus 320 is how much? 0. So we got remainder 0 terminating decimal. Stop the process. So how much answer? 51 by 64 is equal to 0.796875. So in this way you should do the problems. Next problem. Fourth one is 14 by 25. Given number is 14 by 25. Is asking to write the denominator of 14 by 25 in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So also to find the decimal expansion of 14 by 25. So consider 14 by 25. So in next step I wrote numerator as it is. 25 can be written as 5 into 5. So this can be written as 14 by 5 square. So here 2 is missing, no? That's why 14 by 5 square into 2 power 0. So the denominator of 14 by 25 is 5 square into 2 power 0. So consider 14 by 25. So 25 14 not possible. Keep the point and write 0. 25 5 the 125. 140 minus 125 is 15. So again we not got remainder 0. Do the process. 25 6 the 150. So we got remainder as 0. So 14 by 25 is equal to 0.56. Next, fifth one, 80 by 100. Given number is 80 by 100. Is asking to write the denominator of 80 by 100 in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. So also to find the decimal expansion of 80 by 100. So consider 80 by 100. So 80 by 10 into 10 is equal to 80 by, first 10 I wrote 2 into 5. Next 10 also I wrote 2 into 5. So here how many 2's? 2 2's means 2 power 2. 5 is also 2 only, 5 power 2. So the denominator of 80 by 100 is 2 power 2 into 5 power 2. So consider 80 by 100. So 100, 80 not possible, keep the point. 0 means 100 is the 800. So 800 minus 800 is 0. So answer is how much? 0.8. Next theorem. 1.5. Let x is equal to p by q be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is not of the form 2 power n into 5 power m, where n and m are non-negative integers. Then x has a decimal expansion which is non-terminating repeating decimal. Then x has decimal expansion which is non-terminating repeating or recurring decimal. So they will give you the rational number form, p by q form. So that decimal is non-terminating and non-terminating recurring decimal. So we will see the examples. Do this. Write the following rational number in the decimal form and find out the block of repeating digits in the quotient. So what is given, children? Write the following rational numbers in the decimal form and find out the block of repeating digits in a quotient. So these are the 4 questions is given. We'll do one by one question. So 1 by 3, first question is given number is 1 by 3. Is asking to find decimal form of 1 by 3. Also find the quotient of 1 by 3. So consider 1 by 3. So 3. In 3 table 1 is not possible. That's why keep the point. So 10 means 3 3 the 9. So again same 1 is repeating. So 0. Again 3 3 the 9. Again remainder is 1 only. So I wrote 0. So 3 3 the 9. Same remainder it is coming. So 1 by 3 is equal to 0.333, so on. So repeating value is how much here? 3. So 0.3 bar. So the quotient of 1 by 3 is 0.3 bar. See here children, the denominator is not in the form of 2 power n into 5 power m. 3 is there, no? That's it. Next 2 by 7. Next 2 by 7. Given number is 2 by 7. Is asking to find decimal form of 2 by 7. Also find the quotient of 2 by 7. So consider 2 by 7. So 20. Here 7 to the 14. 20 minus 14 is 6. Again means 0. 7 8 the 56. 60 minus 56 is 4. 0 if we are taking means 7 5 the 35. So 40 minus 35 means 5. Again 0. 7 7 the 49. Remainder is 1. Again 0 if we are taking. So 7 1 the 7. Again remainder is 3. If you take 0, 7 4 the 28. So 30 minus 28 is 2. Again take 0. 7 to the 14. 20 minus 14 is 6. So what is the repeating value here? So 6 came is again same process it will come. Again same process it will come. So 2 by 7 is equal to 0.285714. So the quotient of 2 by 7 is 0.285714 bar. Next, third one, 5 by 11. Given number is 5 by 11. Is asking to find decimal form of 5 by 11. Also find the quotient of 5 by 11. So consider 5 by 11. So 11 5. So here it is not possible, children. Write the 0 point. So 11 4 the 44. 50 minus 44 is 6. So 0. Again 11 5 the 55. So how much? Remainder 5. 0. 11 4 the 44. So what is the remainder? 6 you are getting. 6 you are getting means again same process. So here 5 by 11 equal to 0.454545. So here 5 by 11 equal to 0.45 bar. So the quotient of 5 by 11 is 0.45 bar. Next fourth one. Fourth one is 10 by 13. Fourth one is 10 by 13. Your number is 10 by 13. So the decimal form of, to find decimal form of 10 by 13. Also find the quotient of 10 by 13. So consider 10 by 13. So here it is there, children. So 13, here 10. So not possible. So keep the point. 13 7 the 91. 100 minus 91 is 9. So 0. 13 6 are 78. 90 minus 78 is 12. So again take 0. 13 9 are 117. So 3 is the remainder 0. So 13 to the 26. 4 is the remainder. 13 3 is the 39. 1 is the remainder. So in 13 table 10 won't come. So that's why take 0 here and write 0 here. 10 minus 0 is 10. So already point is there, 0 keep. And 13 7 is 91. So what is the remainder? 9. So this is a special division, children. Do carefully. So 10 by 13 is equal to 0.769230769230. Why? Because if we are getting remainder here 9 means same step you get always. Same step it will come. So that's why you have to take bar for entire value. So 10 by 13 equal to 0.769230 bar. So in this way we will do the problem, children. Okay, thank you.